call to be part of this team?
It was exciting. Such a great team. They've had a great past couple of years, and we're looking very promising this year. And I'm really looking forward to a fun season with these guys.
And what was the call from Alex and how it went down, and just to set the expectation for this 2020 season?
He wants to win. That's what I want to do too. He said he plans on putting together a winning roster, and that's all I care about is winning and getting to the playoffs, getting to the World Series, and winning the World Series. So collectively as a group, I've heard everybody has that same mindset. So it's going to be a really fun year.
What excites you about this roster?
There's no weaknesses. We can hit, we can run, we can play defense, we can pitch. It's just everybody meshes together too. I heard the clubhouse is amazing throughout the year. I've heard the coaching staff is amazing. They put together great game reports. So there's a lot of good things here.
And from the outside, looking at the rotation, what's the scouting report, and how are you looking forward to getting to know these guys and work with them on a daily basis?
So far I've just seen video, but we'll get in the trenches here, in spring training and get to learn each other quite well. Like today, I'm sure I'll catch some arms I haven't caught before, and just it's more about communicating and trying to figure out what they're thinking on the mound, and how they're trying to execute their pitches and how they set up their pitches to use other pitches and get out. So it's a process, but it's all about communication.
How long does something like that take? Because you've got 13 pitchers, different personalities, different strengths. How long does it take to develop a rapport with these?
Just a little time. I mean, it's all about communicating, how much you talk to the other person. Obviously the game experiences are huge as well, and that just takes time, which I'm sure in spring training I'll be able to see everyone, and I'll make sure that I talk to everyone as well.
What's been your initial thoughts of the complex?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I've never seen a weight room look like that before. I've never seen a training clubhouse look like that. I've only had one real big league spring training with the New York team, so I only really have one complex to compare it to, but I've heard they've made some pretty good upgrades over there as well. But everything about the stadium is beautiful, and even the field is beautiful too, and I can't wait to get some games going on in there.
You know how travel can be down here in Florida. To have shorter time on buses and more time on the field, how much do you think that's just going to benefit everybody in here?
Oh, that's huge. And I know last year Orlando was the furthest trip, and I heard that they had to leave at like 5 a.m. every day to go anywhere. So it's going to be nice to be able to have shorter drives and pay more attention to baseball versus being on the road.
What are some of your observations with this bullpen, with the additions made, and a lot of guys who've been in closing situations?
We have a great bullpen. Great bullpen. A lot of different style of pitchers as well. A lot of different ways to get outs. Is it true that 3-out rule or the 3-hitter rule just came out?
Yep.
All these guys can pitch to both righties and lefties, so I don't think that's going to be too big of an issue for us.
Actually, some guys think this may be an advantage for Braves.
Yeah, I would think so. I would definitely think so.
Yeah.
How about working with so many guys that have so much experience in that bullpen?
Oh, it's good for me because I'll get to learn so much more as well. I like to consider myself a student of the game. You always see something new every single day, so it's just about learning from these guys who have not only just experience but playoff experience as well.
Have you had a chance to see the catching prospects here, Langoliers?
One of them was there yesterday, working with all the catchers collectively as a group. So I'm really looking forward to working with those guys and getting to know them more on a personal level, and it'll be fun.
Curious to see how 4 and 5 shakes out, especially with Campbell's going to be out for a few weeks.
That's bigger than my call.
No,
I'm just here to learn the guys.
Just watch how
and just gonna watch everyone, learn everyone, and I'm sure at some point everyone's gonna help us get out. So.
I forgot to